Now, how have these renewed clashes impacted civilians in North Kivu?
Well, the conflict between M23 and the FARDC has begun in October 2022 and has forced over 1.6 million people to flee their home. The majority of whom are in locations around Goma, some in makeshift camps, others in community places like school or churches. Most of the sites are in a deplorable state. If you want to picture the situation of Goma, you can imagine a city close to the side of Houston in Texas that is at risk of being cut off from the rest of the country, while having more than 500,000 people living in camps on its doorstep. So the situation is dire, and the recent intensification of clashes around Sake, which is 50 to 20 kilometers from Goma, have triggered new displacement toward the city of Goma. We talk about at least 70,000 people newly coming to the sites over the last 8 days. On top of that, there are still an unknown number of people who went directly to their family members and friends in the city.
Right.
We have colleagues who are hosting families and friends.
So how critical is this town of Goma in connecting, town of Sake in connecting people to Goma? Because I understand that Goma is actually kind of the bridge to go to the rest of the country.
Absolutely. And so at the moment, there are no many commute between the town of Sake and Goma because the population doesn't feel safe in Sake. So most of the people have left. One of our partners who traveled to Sake yesterday told us that the city is largely empty. What we are seeing at the moment are like what we call pendulum movement. So people moving on a daily basis from the sites to their home or fields to try to access some food or recollect personal items. Right. But the fact that Sake is no,
Right. And François, how does this impact the work you do as humanitarian aid organizations?
Well, that has a very, very strong impact on our work. As I said, like the recent clashes have a negative impact to the population that we are trying to serve. The combat cut off the roads that led to Masisi and further up north, Minova and the South Kivu. So we are currently not able to reach a number of people that are in need of humanitarian aid. And this is hampering our capacity and creating new major challenges in terms of ways to reach those areas that are not now considered as hard to reach area.